Let's eat. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. So, what are we making today?
So today we're going to be making butter chicken.
Oh, okay. I like a bit of butter chicken. That's going to be with cashew nuts? Or...
We're going to do it with cashew nuts today, but it can be done with almonds also.
Okay.
So it's going to be made in 2 stages. So the first stage, we're going to make our marinade. Right. The second stage is the sauce.
Right, okay, so let me talk you through the spices we're going to use for this marinade. We've got 2 teaspoons of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, haldi, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt. It's this lovely salt which Emily got us from Nepal. Fantastic stuff. Also, we've got 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of minced ginger, 800 grams of chicken breast, and half a cup of plain yogurt.
Okay, so to prepare the marinade, very simple. Literally just put it all in together. So we'll take our chicken, pop that in there. All of the spices that Onka just talked us through. 1, 2, 3. And that lovely minced garlic and ginger. And then not forgetting the yogurt. Pop that in. And then we literally, all we're doing now is stirring it together. And we need to leave this for at least 30 minutes to marinate. You know, if not, as long as possible, really. As long as possible. Okay. That smells amazing. Would you talk us through the ingredients for the sauce, please?
Okay, yeah. We've got a few things here. We've got 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 teaspoons of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of chili powder and cumin, 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of minced ginger, half a cup of cashews, 1 teaspoon of fancy salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of dried fenugreek, also known, or better known, I should say, as methi, the Indian stuff. We've also got a cup of double cream. I've sliced up 1 large onion and a couple of cans of tomatoes. So those are the basic ingredients for the sauce. So talk us through the next steps.
Yeah, so I'm taking over at this point.
Okay.
So we've got our butter, pop that in your pan.
So is it just butter or is it an alternative option? How does that work?
Oh yeah, you can use ghee. Obviously, that's the
okay.
proper stuff would be ghee.
The purified butter. Yeah.
We're using just bog standard butter. Okay, now the butter is nice and sizzling. Have a look at that. The smell, beating the smell of butter. Sizzling.
What happens now?
And now we're going to add our onions, and just make sure that you cook them nice and slowly. You just need to sweat down nice and slowly for about 6 minutes. Turn that heat down so that they don't burn.
Okay. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to add the garlic and ginger.
Okay.
Put this in. This is going to cook for about a minute until it's nice and fragrant. So the idea there is to actually make sure that it's nicely fused with the onions in terms of flavour.
Smells amazing.
Cool. And what we're going to do after this now is we're going to add the ground coriander, cumin and garam masala. Then it's going to cook for another minute or so. So we've got the cumin, the chili and the garam masala nicely mixed in with the onions now. Now we're ready to add the plum tomatoes. Well, actually they're chopped tomatoes, correction, to the onions with a lovely spicy mixture. What we're going to do is this now gets stirred for 15 minutes and it just thickens up, and the whole idea is really to get this completely integrated in terms of the tomatoes, just blending in with the spices. So I'm going to add the salt as well at this point. And as I say, we're going to be doing this, we're going to mix this for 15 minutes, and then we will look to be blending the mixture. So let's get these cashew nuts in the mix before we go to the blender. These are going to get blended beautifully, giving it a really smooth, creamy texture. These cashew nuts are actually fantastic. Now it's been 15 minutes. What we've done, we've switched the sauce to a deeper pan because we're going to now blend it. Make sure we get this into a beautifully, perfectly smooth mixture. The only way we can do that is by ensuring we put it into a blender. Okay, Emily, I'm starving. What's next?
Right, okay, now for the chicken.
Okay, what happens?
Okay, we're going to pop the chicken. Basically, we just need to get this going.
Yeah.
It is to be on a hot heat. Literally, all we're trying to do here is get it charred.
Now the mixture's fully blended, we're adding the salt and fenugreek into the sauce. Sorry, it's sugar. I beg your pardon. It's not salt. It's sugar and fenugreek into the sauce to give it a final seasoning. And the most important ingredient right now is going to be the cream. This gives it a beautiful texture and a really nice creaminess, a thick creaminess to the sauce. We do this before we put the chicken in. So you can see the chicken's getting ready. So once the chicken's ready, that's going to get added and it's going to be fabulous. Yeah, that's what you want. You want to see that darkness coming in, those little lovely burnt, that lovely charred look about it.
Yeah.
So you can see before we add it, that gives it a lovely authenticity to the curry. It should be really good. Right, okay, so we've cooked this chicken through thoroughly. It's now nice and tender, ready to be added to the sauce, ready to be reunited with this beautiful sauce in this holy matrimony of the best gastronomical fusion you could imagine. Look at that, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we're going to cook this a little bit longer now. I reckon about 8 to 10 minutes in this sauce. Check it out, Em, zone in on this sauce. Let's have a look at this. This is now our butter chicken fusion, just working through. 10 minutes, and I think we're going to be good. We'll garnish it. We'll get some naans out. Lovely, enjoyable meal. Right, food's ready. Looks great. We have this most amazing butter chicken curry. We are now ready to serve. Let's eat. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful texture and curry. So Emily and I are now going to feast ourselves on this wonderful, wonderful dish that we've created with you guys all. These wonderful naans that we're going to try out and enjoy. So bon appetit, enjoy, have fun. We are going to enjoy this. Cheers, folks.